Hey family, how are you doing? This is your girl Marissa, and I wanted to show you this DIY, how I occasionally plump up my lip when I'm going out and I want to have that like glamorous looks. And you can use the two things that I'm using are things that I use on a regular basis for other things, like my petroleum jelly. I also use it on my skin, on my lips by itself. I also use ground cinnamon for coffee, tea, and desserts that I may be making. So what I do is I get a teaspoon, and I use half of the teaspoon. I put cinnamon in it. Here, let me move this closer to me so it's easier for me to throw. And I just kind of eyeball it to my desire. This may be enough for some of you, or some of you may want more of a cinnamon taste, and you may want to use more, but that's pretty good for me. Okay. I'm just getting a towelette and wiping off the spoon because now I'm going to dip it in my Vaseline. And I go ahead and I kind of eyeball it. I would say about another half a teaspoon of the Vaseline. And if you feel like you need a little bit more Vaseline or cinnamon when you put it together, you can always adjust it. And I just mix these two ingredients together like so. You can also, and I've done this before, and I should have probably have done this now. You can also melt it a little bit to kind of melt the Vaseline. Let's go ahead and do this. This is not the best container to put it in because it is plastic. But let me see if I just do it for a couple of seconds. Okay, you guys, so I did that for how much? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. About what? 8 seconds or so. And this is how it's looking. And I just need it to melt, I think a little bit more. This should be okay though, because long as the cinnamon and the Vaseline are, you know, together, then you could put that on your lip. But I'm going to go ahead and melt it, and then I'll see you guys back in the bathroom. Hey fam, so I am back with my mixture, my lip mixture, which is the ground cinnamon and Vaseline, and you guys saw me mix it. So I just used like a half a teaspoon of cinnamon and about a half a teaspoon of Vaseline. I did take it and melt it a little bit more in the microwave, just so the two ingredients can mix good. So what I'm doing now is I'm using some more Vaseline, and I'm going to put it around my lip. Due to the fact that this mixture does have a tingle, and it does tend to a little bit burn your lip a little bit, because you do keep it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. When I start really feeling the burn and I can't take it anymore, I take it off. And that's usually around the 10-minute mark. And then I'm putting it around my skin because I don't want the application to get around there, because then it can burn and kind of irritate your skin and make it a little red. So in order for that's not to happen, I put the Vaseline. So now I'm about to put my mixture. And this is how it is looking. Now, I know you guys are looking and you notice that I already have full lips. I really don't need to do this. This is not something that I need to do. It's something I like to do. Like I was explaining to you, when I'm going out, and I want to get, you know, that glamorous look, dolled up, I always like to, you know, do a little extra with my makeup and my look than I normally do. And I love to have that pouty lips. I like to do like little beauty marks right here, like a little dot right here, sometimes right here. Do the wing liner, maybe glitter eyeshadow, you know, something different. And it does have a really nice smell to it, of course, because it's cinnamon. Okay, and so we're just going to keep that and leave that on. Like I said, you normally feel a tingle. Sometimes I feel a burn, sometimes I don't. But I'm going to let it stay on for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll come back, I'll rinse it off, and you could tell me if you see any type of change. And you may or may not in the camera. Okay, I'll be back. Hey family, so I am back to show you the results of my lip mixture that I did. So I'm gonna go to the side right quick and show you. It's at the top usually where I have the plumpness, and it's just a slight plumpness. This is not something that you're going to see a drastic change in. You'll see a little bit of change, and that's what I'm kind of looking for since I already have full lips. And then I see a little bit of puffiness down here, but most of the time it's always up at the top, and that's what I look for, because when I'm applying my lipsticks, especially my lip liner, then put the lipstick, my lips really look nice and extra juicy, and that's what I go for. And so normally after I am finished, I usually put a lip gloss, a lip balm on it. And my lip did tingle, like after 2 minutes I started feeling the tingle. I didn't get a burn this time, which I am glad. It felt after a while a little irritated, but not that much that I couldn't bear it. And I let it stay on for actually 12 minutes, and then I decided to come on and stuff, and you might be able to see the plumpness more that I put on this lip balm. But yeah, it feels really good on. You could do this lasts, I think, about, I would say, a couple of hours. So if you're going to an event, it's good to put it on that day. I really like the effect of it. Most people will probably not be able to tell. The only person that will be able to tell is you, or if you tell somebody and they see the before and after. But the feeling, and I know that my lip is, you know, full, but it doesn't have this little slight puffiness to it, plumpness to it. So I really do like that. Anyway, you guys, please comment, rate, and subscribe if you haven't. And let me know if you've tried this before and how it's worked for you. Or try it and tell me how it's working for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.